Hello everybody, I'm very prepared today. I really am. Welcome to the 2.4 hours of Le Mans multi-class. This is going to be a big one. A very big one. And one that I'm not sure I'm prepared for. Because it's a big one. But yeah. Welcome all. I'm driving a Chevron B8, this cutie. And I will be hopefully having a decent race with a few people. I am in the slowest class, it's important to note. As you can tell from the lap time, beaten by both of the slowest cars in the class. But hey, still faster than Harry, who hasn't put in a lap. So yeah, I'm up against GP Laps in the same car. I'm using his setup as well, because I'm not good at making them. And yeah, we'll see how this pans out. Definitely will. Now, the calculations for the fuel are a little bit complicated because it's a 2.4 hour. That is a something that I will have to deal with. Yeah, let's see how everything is running. How's my the game running at the moment? Because I have tested this with 50 AI cars, 49 AI cars actually, but never with a stream on. So I don't know how that will fare, because there will be, once everyone shows up, a 50 car grid. 49 actually. Because I think the third Lotus 47 GT available was not taken. So if this car rings a bell to anyone, it's actually very similar, but not the same, as the car I was driving at Riverside. Another SROL race from earlier in the year. The difference is that one was actually classified as a prototype. This is classified as a GT. So just homologation differences as far as the chassis, but there are critical differences in the engine. This one has a bigger and somehow less powerful engine. It makes about 30 horsepower less than the other one, and it's about 15 kilos heavier, which doesn't bode well. So yeah, I'm expected to be potentially the slowest driver. I'm in the slowest class, and at the moment I'm the slowest car of the class. So I'm expected to be right at the back. But there is potential. Of course, this is going to be a race of attrition, as you can expect from it being a 2.4 hour. So yeah, it will be interesting. We have 12 minutes till quali starts. Actually, there will be a pause before that starts. I have to remember to take fuel out of it because I'm currently on a full tank. I also want to apologize, there is a weird noise artifact with the car, which unfortunately is in the design of the mod. Oh, I braked way too early. Way too early. I still don't know where to brake there, because in these cars there's a very small window where you make it, and then there is a where you make it and it's late and on point, and then there's easily a point where it's just not making it, and not making it at that corner can be pretty brutal. Okay, so I was worried about the headlights with this post-processing filter. They're fine. That's by the way the opposite of my car. This is the fastest car on this grid. This is the Mach 4 GT40, the last of its kind. 500 odd horsepower. Mine makes 190. I didn't pick it, by the way, this car. I want to be very clear. I'm not insane enough to be driving a handling car at Le Mans 1967, which has even fewer technical sections than modern Le Mans. It just so happens that I was given 5 choices of cars, and basically each of us was given a number, and there would be like an RNG running and the random number generator, and any driver whose number came up would get their car. Mine didn't come up. That was a horrible line. Mine didn't come up until very late, which means that by the time it was my turn, all 5 cars that I had chosen had been taken. The Chaparral 2F was my top choice, the Ferrari 330 P4 was my second, the Shelby Daytona Coupe was my third, the Maserati 151 was my fourth, and the Ferrari 250 LM was my fifth. So I'm driving my sixth of 5 choices, which is very exciting. And as a consequence, I will be getting lapped and overtaken all the time. It's not the funnest thing in the world, I'll admit. And I hope I had selected a Mach 1 GT40 because I think there was one left. Because after being in the fastest class cars in a few scenarios recently, I've kind of grown fond of them. Because I deal with slower traffic better than I deal with fast traffic. Not so much that I get in their way or anything, but I get anxious when I see a car in the mirror, and sometimes I go off track to let them go. So, yeah. Not ideal. Also, one thing of note, my camera looks horrible at the moment. I'm very sorry, but this stream is starting a bit early compared to others. And there is daylight outside. So I'm looking overexposed. And the white balance is off, but when the light comes down, which it will, I will be fine. It will look like it does usually, which is nice and balanced, as all things should be. So, ping 82. That's a bit high. Well, that was a bit of an early shift. So this is where I'm losing time, by the way. Mulsanne corner. I'm braking a bit too early. Another place I'm losing ground is Maison Blanc, because I have to be going through there almost flat out, and I just don't have the balls to do that. Because yeah, this car is capable of doing that. It's insane. Even the Chaparral that has a wing, the only car on the grid that has one, with the wing deployed, has to slow down somewhat considerably. In the Mach 4? Nope. Oh, balls. That's a Lola. My beloved. Oh. Listen to that noise. At least you'll be saying that a lot about the cars passing by, but you won't be saying that about my car, because this sounds even more boring than the other Chevron I was driving. That didn't sound boring at all. That revved to like 9,500 RPM, I think, but this one just doesn't sound interesting at all. This will also be a Le Mans start, which is annoying. It's a standing start, therefore, but it's what would be accurate for the period, admittedly. The annoying thing about it is that, one, it's a standing start, and two, it's diagonal, so visibility is worse. And third, the fastest car on the grid, as I found out in a test race on Wednesday, sucks at standing starts. Oh, there's the Lotus. That's one of my. That's one of the few cars competing against me in class. So my class is Chevrons and Lotai. So if you see one of those two, I'm up against it. Oh, I should have been in second. See why I don't like faster class cars, slow class cars? Because right now I'm looking in my mirrors the entire time. Oh, it's not a faster class cars though, is it? It looks like a Lotus. It is a Lotus. Hey! I'm getting overtaken by fucking Lotus. This is embarrassing. That car, I made fun of that car in the other Chevron because I could easily overtake it. Ha! Ha! Yes. You have the draft. You had the draft, but now you don't. Oh my god, we're level pegging almost. And now I'm thinking about this car. Oh, it's coming back. Is it coming back? What? I'm pinned in 5th. I don't know what else I could do. Oh, this is intensely slow. Would help if they made the apex and not driven like an absolute moron. Because guess what, by the way, my focus has been again not doing particularly well. I had a pretty rough day yesterday, although it did improve towards the end. I was at work. It was a high school graduation, but it was an art school, so we actually had a pretty good... We had some good and some actually surprisingly bad music coming out of that event. Whoa! Oh man, it struggles to stop there if I take that fast of a line. Stay in the draft. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. And again, in the Chaparral, I was okay. We did a test race on Wednesday and it felt good. Funnily enough, I find that easier to drive than this. Although, admittedly, I didn't have any competition. There was another Chaparral in the server to compare it with, so maybe my times were shit. And it was just easy to drive it slowly, which I think every car is. What? Yeah, that Lotus took that faster. I should be able to do that too. I just don't know how. I don't really. Alright, one more lap. And then we're going into quali. God save the Queen. Ah, come on. It's a British car, so I thought that was appropriate. Because I mistakenly thought it was American. Because Chevron is an American oil company, but of course this is not made by them. That was alright. Look at the moon. Almost a full moon. Which is funny because we have a full moon tonight over my neck of the woods. Well, actually every neck of the woods, I assume. Or is that not how the moon works? I don't remember. And yeah, you'll be hearing a lot of this. This is the part that kills this car. The rest, if it drove like it does the rest of the lap and it was more powerful, I would be happy as a camper. I'd be a happy camper. Again, my focus is gone. But it's important to note that the that the other version of this, the B8 FVA, which again is a prototype, would not slot in anywhere in the class system we have right now, because this is slow enough to be competitive with the Lotus, which should be slower, but not when other people are driving that and I'm driving this. It's not the case. Stopped from Busan, that's good. So yeah, another thing I'll be doing is I'll be driving relatively safely. There's more to lose with through attrition than there is to a pace deficit. Alright, we're in overtime. Let's see what kind of lap I'll be able to put in. By the way, GP Labs is running this with 100% brake pressure. If only my G29 brake pedal could give me the precision needed to be able to do that. But it doesn't. So I'm running at like 90%. And even that is causing lockups. With my own setup, which this isn't, I was running 88%. And I think that's what I'm going to go to. 88% and lowered brake bias compared to GP. It's running 55, I'm currently at 54. And on my own setup I was running 53. Oh, I should be faster than that. But then again, this is safe. Yeah, that yellow flag, I think I saw smoke behind, I saw dust, so maybe there was a crash behind. .356. It's my best time. I'm faster than MB in a Porsche. And faster than Harry, okay? Good. So I'm not the slowest car on the grid, on the whole. And I'm on race fuel, remember? Alright, let's get out of here. And take some fuel out. Okay, so let's just make this a worst case scenario. So 94 divided by 21.8. Actually, let's make that, let's be precise. Actually, no, let's do that divided by 30. I want to make sure my fuel calculations are correct. My calculations are for 121 liters total. Let's see how this pans out. 3.13 per lap. And I'm gonna go to race fuel. Lap time rounded up 3:57. Fuel per lap 3. I'm gonna make it 1.5 even though it's 1.3. And stint duration is 2 hours 24 minutes, is 144 minutes. 120 liters, I was actually bang on. So I have to stop, and I'm not gonna short stop it, I'm gonna half stop. I'm gonna do like two halves of the race. So the amount I'm gonna be taking is gonna be 70 liters for the first stint, and then determine how much I'm gonna take for the second, depending on how much I've got left. So I'm gonna go down to 70. And I'm gonna take an extra lap of fuel, so I'm gonna be at 53 for the second stop. Oh, I was at 55%, that was why I was locking. Bellend. Right, I'm gonna save it as... Actually, no, I'm gonna overwrite that, since that's crap. CF. Yes, overwrite. Cool. And we're ready for quali. Well, we're not, but we're gonna find out. It's gonna be 20 minutes, I think. The race starts at the top of the hour, that next hour, obviously. So 9 p.m. my time, 9 whatever p.m. your time. How many laps should I be doing on one? I'm gonna go for 5 laps, so 16 liters. Out lap, 4 bankers, and then yeah, and then after the end of quali there will be an 8-minute break. For some reason. So I'm gonna have a bit of. I'm gonna hydrate, have a snack, and then get ready for the race. This is taking ages, isn't it? As usual. See where we stand. So yeah, MB running the 904 is slower than me, thankfully. So I'll have company. Although that's a faster car. That's a faster car. Harry is slower than that. 53 is 53.1. That's a pretty slow time for Jake's standards because normally he does. He did 50.9 in the practice race. Hopefully he won't. But I'm still woefully inadequate in terms of pace compared to him. Even though again I've nicked his setup. Well, he shared it, so I didn't nick it, really. Look at the sky moving! Alright, half an hour. So it's not 20 minutes, half an hour. Good, good, good. Mate, are you for real? Is that Corey Andrews? Because he did drive like a knob end at Tete Rouge in the test race. And I think he's in the Mark IV. Oh, kiss those cars goodbye, by the way. Even though the 906 isn't that fast of a car, it's faster than mine. Oh, the car's a Mark IV. Why are people this aggressive? What the hell was that? He made it 3 wide there. In quali, I get it if it happens during the race. It's a race. Oh, there goes the 904. Yeah, MB behind me is in that. Like, what hope do I have? And there comes another, which I think is a... Oh, it's a Ferrari 250 LM, my 5th choice. White, ew. Come to think of it, I kind of prefer the green one that Kyalami. Ugh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, balls. Keep a gap from that. Well, I don't have to try because they're just gonna gap me because of sheer power. Because my second choice, the 30p4. I will remind everyone what my choices were because I want to give you an idea how far off the expected mark I am. There goes the Lola that I nearly killed in practice with my stupid crash. Oh, well. Look at that, sideways. Shelby. There's an apex somewhere in there, Steve. So yeah, basically all the cars you'll be seeing on the track are most likely faster than me. Mine. I'm just gonna blame it on the car. Because that test race we did, 25 cars, I finished second, so in the Chaparral, which was my first choice, so it's definitely not the lack of talent. That's what I keep telling myself, even though no one had practiced. Mind you, me included, but... Oh dear. Oh dear. Someone had it dead with barrier. Oh no. Oh well, at least do it now. I swear to God, if it was turn 1, I'm faster than the XJ13 at turn 1 because I can take it at really high speed. Look at this. Up of the brake. A little bit of a lift. And you could almost call that conservative. Because I turned in a bit late. I could have taken that faster. By the way, the thing about GP Labs' setup that I'm running here is that it's very lively at the rear. He stiffened the rear anti-roll bar all the way, like twice the stiffness I was running with my setup. So understeer isn't as much of an issue in this thing. But if I go even slightly too fast into a cone, nearly blew the engine there. Lovely job. Went into third instead of fifth, nearly. Oh, goodness. There's a Mark II. Porsche 906, right behind. Go. Oh, Mark II again. Mark 1, this one, actually. Oh, that's Nate. Likely the organizer. Oh, lovely draft. Oh, lovely draft. This might actually be the winning combo. Thank you, Porsche. Yes. I'm going faster than I normally would. Mind you, that's probably gone now, but... that was just the ticket to maybe bag a faster lap than I normally would get. Oh no. Oh no. What is that Ferrari gonna do, if that's a Ferrari? Oh, it's a Nissan. That thing sounds magnificent. And unfortunately, it's faster than mine. Giving them draft though, that's good news for them. Oh yes, go now, please. The car blocked up like 17 times in that corner. You could hear like they were pumping the brake. Or is that a downshift sound or something? Oh no. Not like this. Go. Come on, little Nissan. Pull. Oh great, I now can't see. Oh, no. No, I had to lift there. Even though normally this is flat out. Can't see. I have to stay out of the draft just so I'm able to see. Fuck. That's what happens. Oh, fuck. That's what happens when you don't have clear vision, clear sight of where you're going. There goes my first flyer. Shit. And I had the draft on the straight as well. By the way, the only reason I teleported to the pitch is so that I don't cause another incident behind. I was so unlucky. Oh, piss. That Nissan did nothing wrong, but it was definitely a case of wrong place at the wrong time. I have to warm up the tires again. Shit the bed. At least we have 21 minutes to go, so... Which, of course, you know, because you can see this. Now. Keep it calm. Don't push too much on the first lap. Stiff anti-roll bar and so on. And cold bias plies. I'm not seeing a few frame drops, so the streaming is putting us straight on the system after all. And this is a torture test, of course, because it's a 50-car race. 49 car, if everyone has joined. Okay. Is that the Nissan that yeah, that's the Nissan, isn't it? That probably crashed into me after I hit the wall. Oh, give it draft. And stay on the left. Stay on the left. You stopped overtaking. Oh, I can't use the draft now. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's too far. Oh, well. One thing I hate about this car on the straight, by the way, besides the lack of speed, is the steering is very sensitive. Is that the other Nissan? Balls. The sound, so good. Funnily enough, this engine, if I recall correctly, is somewhat related to the RB20, the 2-liter straight 6 that from the Skyline range later in history. Only naturally aspirated and an absolute screamer. I don't know if it's as loud as it is in the game in real life. I doubt it. But make the apex, please. Goodbye, Nissan. It's funny how I could keep up with it in the draft, though. This is geared to 271 kilometers an hour, which, if I recall correctly, is less than the Nissan's top speed. But I guess the Nissan can't hit its gearing top speed, whereas... Okay, nice and safe this time. I have to kick up dust, though, which is not... If there's another car behind, that can be quite dangerous. And yeah, Maison Blanche is an absolutely catastrophic place to have an accident, and a very tricky place to extract the most out of the car. Come on, I was a little bit slow. Stay on it. Stay on it. No. Oh, don't creep up, you... Fuck. this first gear. God damn it. Why do you have to take the chaparral, bastard? Why did you? I have no enmity against most of the drivers here, but the people who got the chaparral through RNG, I hate you. And yeah, it's personal. I mean, while someone is having issues with their system and intermittently freezing, sake, what am I doing? I should focus on my driving. It's a good thing that the damage is turned down, and ASRock causes damage is crap anyway. But it does have terminal damage, it's important to note. I don't think if it's possible to get it at 40% that I think we're running, but it's still a thing. And we're doing 40% because this is not really an esports thing or anything. We're just trying to enjoy ourselves, which is why people are sharing setups, even though some of them are pretty OP. Oh, there goes the Mach 4, ridden by the Nutter. Would like to see who that is, because I think that is Corey Andrews, who made a mill of the first lap here, and that's another chopper. Ow, bastard. Bastard! Hear the sound as well, it sounds so good, and it has DRS. And it's got a 3-speed, so I don't have to be shifting forever. Another interminable. Oh, things are heating up in the chat. Some pretty harsh incident probably happened, and one of my competitors was not happy about it. He's a stand-up guy, so I'm thinking. I smooth out my braking a lot. Yeah, do better please is a pretty good way of handling it. That's what the guy said in chat to the other guy that caused the incident. Dewey. Don't know what it was, but again, yeah, this version of the track is very prone to incidents, especially at Maison Blanche. I have to back off for the race around here, like so. It's not the fastest way to take it, but it's the safest. Okay, let's see what will curse this flying lap. At this rate, it has been 17 minutes of no valid laps. Shit. We're going with it. Hold on, the last lap was a fast lap, wasn't it? Well, it was a banker. Oh, no, it wasn't. Forgot what I did after the spin. I didn't rejoin. So yeah, Dead Rouge, where I had that spin, and Maison Blanche are basically places you don't want things to happen, and unfortunately they will, and being at the back means that I will be driving through the aftermath. Oh, there's a Mark 4 there, based on the approach speed. Yep, there you go. My car hits 260 kilometers an hour on the straight, that hits 340. Small gap. Which makes it also probably the slowest class car I've ever driven in a multi-class race, relatively to the faster cars. I've done GT4s for a number of races in a British GT setting, so against GT3s and Porsche Cup cars. Yeah, I was slower than them, but it wasn't this bad. Because it's important to know that even in modern terms, even in the LMP2 era, the LMP1 era, the LMP1s weren't that much faster than the GTs, as this much faster than the GTs. Oh, there goes the chaparral. To be fair, that car can brake as late as mine. Look at that wing. Alright, nice and safe through Mulsanne. There's a Lola behind. Basically the class of the field at Kyalami, not so here. Honestly, I wish I was in that car too. I wanted something faster. Fine. It's fine. What you saw there is everything being fine. Oh no, Hugh is having issues again. Last race he didn't have FFB, and he drove for half an hour without FFB at all until he had enough after crashing. And he doesn't have FFB again. He's not having FFB again, so that's pretty rough. It's kind of funny, isn't it, that AC is, in my experience, as unreliable as R Factor 2, but somehow it doesn't have that reputation. Well, it's actually, it's not quite as bad, but it is pretty flaky. I also hear that this car has this bug where there's like that thing occasionally. It's a problem with the recording. I swear to God, if that chaparral ruined my first corner, I would be really pissed at the driver. Again, not because they're bad, but because they took my car. My favorite car. Not the line. Now watch me get absolutely annihilated by that thing. That should be in. I put a 55. Okay. And Jake did a 52. Hey, I'm almost competitive. 55 though. I mean, it's a lot of weight and all, but yeah. No draft either. Imagine if I get draft. Like that lap that was ruined by the unfortunate situation I was put in with that Nissan. Which wasn't, I'm not gonna blame them, as I said, it was my fault at the end of the day, but I couldn't see shit. And I couldn't get my line right because I was trying to get out of away from the, off to the right from that car so I could actually see where I'm going. Which doesn't bode well because these cars will be immediately in front of us and we will be in a draft train, but in the draft, this car benefits more than those, I think. Whoops. Not making any friends with that BMW engine. Okay, so right now the struggle is with turns 2 and 3, the chicane, the Tête Rouge. Not brilliant, is it? It's a pretty critical part of the track. And in a way, it actually affects my entry speed into the straight. And if I mess that up there, there's a chance it might create a gap to the cars ahead. And therefore lose the draft on the straight. Is that a Maserati? Might be. Unless it's a livery I haven't seen before in another car. Yeah, it probably is the Maserati, considering how much overspeed it has on me now. Yep, Maserati. My fourth choice. Also, that was a bit too close. Don't know why, but it was. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Oh, when the tires are warm, warm, it actually feels alright through there. Also, seems like I have 2 laps to go, and I think I'm good on fuel. There goes the Nissan. Okay, let's try not to die at Tête Rouge. I didn't fully die, but it was a blow to my lap time, I'm pretty sure. Shit. Yeah, not great. Why? 54,996. That was that last time. MB in a 356 in the Porsche. Harry Weir. Many people didn't show up. Yvonne's not here. What? Mark's not here. Rodrigo in one of the Lotus. I'm slower than both of the Lotuses, by the way. By a second, though. Oh, it's not too bad. I don't have another lap left. I don't have another lap left. Oh well. So let's load the race setup. See how that pans out. Do like a practice lap. Man, the first gear is so dull. If you don't get wheel spin in this, it's bad. Oh no. Hi, Lola. Go on, Ferrari 250, my 5th choice. Can't get away from that understeer in the second part of the chicane there. Shouldn't have gone down to first there. Someone pulling off. What's the Lolo? So many people missing. That's an odd one. That's a very odd one because they don't have long. The server will be locked 20 seconds before the green, so Anybody who doesn't get in for that will not make the race. And that's quite a few people at the moment. And Yvonne, again, that's a surprise. She is a missile and she was looking forward to it, and she did spank everyone on the, myself included, in the practice race. Although my excuse is that her car has 20 kilometers an hour overspeed over the chaparral. Oh, it wasn't this Wednesday. Hold on. It was before that. I think it was last week. At some point. Stop. A brake bias might still be a bit too far forwards. Oh, Hugh is having problems with hospital again. It looks like he's out again of the server. And this is going to be a problem as well. CSP's decision that all windscreens are fucking filthy off the bat. So yeah, from my experience from the server, practice server, oh my god. It's fine. Shit the bed. Go, 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 go. Hi, Fry. Also have to practice my bid entry. Although I assume we don't have speed limits here? Oh, maybe we do. Wait, what are you doing? Stop reading the in-game chat while driving through one of the fastest parts of the track. You fool. Oh no, a Mach 4 in... Kind of ruining their lap time there, but I don't give a toss because this guy doesn't seem like a... I want to see who's driving that car, because there was a Mach 4 driver called Corey Andrews that was an absolute bellend in the test race. Okay. All right. Fuel per the strategy. That's very quick. Also, will the tires make it? Kika Corey Andrews. Of course, yes. What car is he in? And he was started by Jake. Failed? Oh, he's in the Mark 2. Okay, he's not in the Mark 4. Who's in the Mark 4? Oh, Levente. Alright, final qualifying position, 41. And the other out of 43 to qualify. Harry is behind by only 2/10. And Jake is ahead by 3 seconds. Okay. Got a break until... Oh no. Are we supposed to have like an 8-minute break? We'll see. Hope there is a break so I can actually have a little bit of a sip of water. And as you can see, by the way, we're running pretty low track grip, which is why the cars are so slippery, running 90% grip, because tracks back in the day weren't as grippy as they are now. So yeah, so I'm fourth in class currently. Out of 6, one of whom hasn't shown up. And Jeron... the chaparral was in ball. Like, oh. Why did I not get this? Oh, there's only 2-minute countdown. Okay, I'll be back quickly. I'll be back very quickly. All right. Bladder empty. Stomach a little bit fuller of salty caramel soft cookies. Hydrated. But looking good. That will be one stop for fuel. Hence I'm not running a full tank. And I might do a little bit of... Oh, it's quick. All right, here we go. Good start. Someone didn't start. Some major skill issues have. What the hell? Unbelievable. Some people just didn't go and caused that. Were people not paying attention or something? I don't know, man. That's rough. Be patient. Under other circumstances, I would request a restart, but yeah, there's a reason why this thing has been abolished. The Le Mans starts are cancer. Oops. So I have 904s behind me, which are not in class. One ahead is one of the Chevrons, yellow. I was behind me until the clusterfuck happened. Alright, here we go. Draft me up. Draft me up, please. Oh my god, it's so much faster. Can you believe these are the same displacement? Piss. Yeah, look at me getting walked away on by a bloody 904. And I had gained so many positions from actually taking the start. Unlike some people. I don't even think Corey Andrews made it off the line because there was a blue Mach 1 GT4 that just stopped there. Oh, yellow flag already. Oh, and that yellow... Ooh! Someone messed up. In a Jag. And there's the Chevron ahead. I think that's Harry. We're in for a fight. On equal machinery. Aha. Oh, great. Nice job, Jag. Yeah, great job, Jag. Great job, Jag. Whoa. Oh. That was my bad in part, but he just drove through me. He didn't lift off at all. Oh well. Good job, Jag. Shouldn't have been back here in the first place. And there's also a Chaparral back here, and both of them were in the top 5? Okay, first lap, absolute catastrophe. needs to be said. Absolute catastrophe. Partly by my doing and partly because people didn't take the start properly. Great. 40% damage is saving my ass right now. Not much else is. Why? Why are you not stopping? I braked at my usual braking point. What's wrong? Did I brake less? Come on. Been bitten by a mosquito, by the way, on my left elbow. It's becoming pretty noticeable. I've beaten Lugones, who didn't even bother taking the start, but I'm literally last. And yes, Harry is in the yellow Chevron. There's 2 hours. Oh. Hold on, it said 2.4 hours and it's 2 hours 40. 2.4 hours is 2.24 minutes. Oh shit. Different calculations are required. To remember to put in more fuel. Another 6 laps, so I need to take another 70 liters, I think. $70 minutes plus. Oh dear. Oh dear. Calculations will have to be made. Can't see. Okay, no mistakes right now, that's the goal. Creeping up to MB. In the 904. That has the advantage on the straights, but I have the advantage in the... Oh, Oscar left. That's a big one. I don't know why, but if you leave, you can't get back in. So he's gone. Don't know what happened. Hopefully not a disconnection. It's a bit too cautious through there. Oh, nice. That was a decent turn. Wow, oh my goodness. Is that Lugones? Because the only 330 that should be catching me right now is his, because he can do the first lap. Nice and patient driving through for him though, because I was anticipating he was going to dive me into Tête Rouge, so I actually braked earlier. Very patient driving on his end. Okay, I'm 7 seconds behind the next car, MB Rain. Harry Weir, I mean. It's the next car in class. And it looks like the Lotuses that I overtook at the start have gone through that incident unscathed? Question mark? I don't know. Yeah, that Porsche is capping me now on the straights. Still have the advantage though in the corners, I think, because MB isn't their most comfortable with this car, it seems. They're more of an iRacing driver, and you know how racing drivers do in other sims. Badly, usually. Does anybody have any base notes for this section? Actually, even base notes would be useless because there's a track somewhere in there. Oh, hello. We got up to the Chevron and messed that up at Ornage as usual. Shit. Money shift. Oh, ball sacks. The sun hit the apex. Let's stop. Okay, let's stop it. Positive attitude. Ooh, that's quick. This guy is very capable through there with this setup. GP Lab says he's trying it to do it flat out. I don't think he can do that, but if he can, that's ballsy. And Harry, is that Harry in the pits already? He left. Why? That's one Chevron down for the count of 3. That's a shame. That's a car I could race against. And I don't think I'm making any inroads into MB. I think I'm making inroads where they're slow, but they make that gap up on the straights. There's nothing I can do about that. All I need is a mistake from them to maybe make up the difference. And it's a lonely race. Are we seeing it? What? Oh, Corey got his ass off the line eventually. It was partially him being stopped in the pits that actually caused the incident. Maybe he overshot like his rest time or something, because we were expecting, I was expecting initially was going to be an 8-minute countdown, and then the countdown for the race would start, but actually it was an 8-minute countdown to the race. So maybe he was caught out by that. I nearly was. But then again, I had a pretty long break by my standards. Yeah, not being able to see, not optimal. Since we're on accelerated time, by the way, there will be night racing. It's a bit rugged there through Indianapolis. Come on, car. The understeer is starting to come in now. Who's behind? Is that a Ferrari? It is a Ferrari. Hey, Daza. Well, looks like it, don't it? It looks like it. How you doing, man? I am struggling in the slowest car in this race, which was what I was given because all my other options were taken. So I'll be getting lapped a lot. So just was by that Ferrari. Wah! Come on. It's a handling car on a track that doesn't really do handling. Oh, look at that. We're about to see some night racing, everyone. Oh, nice. How do you like it so far? How are you liking it? Because I haven't played Le Mans Ultimate in a little bit. It's amazing. Yeah, it's same experience as me, really. If they fix the crashing, it will be like absolutely top notch. And not VR, which I don't do yet, but I'm planning to. And head tracking, which I am doing occasionally. Not really for sim racing, but I do that for tracking a lot. Come on, catch up to that bloody Porsche. Yeah, I agree. This is just the start, and they want to do quite a lot with it. And I like the there's a video on because Traction.gg is back. If you remember those, that outlet, and they did an interview with Stephen Hood, the CEO of Studio 397, and I like his attitude because the whole thing has been like, we haven't added this so far because we wanted to do it well, and that's an attitude that's sorely missing in the gaming industry at large. It's a 1 hour plus interview, and it's very enlightening. And it's a good idea to also know who's running, what kind of person is the guy running Studio 397 nowadays. Because Motorsport Games is basically gone now, I think. They nuked the studio, as far as I know. Any current games currently developed under the Motorsport Games umbrella now published by Studio 397. Oh, really? That's interesting. If that's the case, it can get pretty exciting. Because imagine what they could do with it. Hopefully within reason. But imagine the IMSA tracks. That would be great. I seem to be catching that. Well, there goes the Mach 4 GT40. Only an 80 km/h top speed differential between the two of us. Just 80. Also, where's the Chaparral that was in the lead? Go, 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 go. Whoa. Nearly went into the wall then. So this is the first time we're being lapped by the leaders. And yeah, whoever signed that contract, good job. Because the thing is that most sims that are tied to a series have to do all the tracks of that series and nothing else. Although ACC missed out on a number of tracks, like I don't know why they didn't add Hockenheim, because it is used by GT World Challenge. It has been a couple of times, I think. I don't know if they're doing it this year because I've stopped watching. That was my top choice car, and it's in P3. That's what I wanted to drive. The car with a big fucking wing with DRS. Because yes, Chaparral invented DRS in 1967, 66, whenever this came out. And instead I'm in this, which makes less than a third of the actually no, a third of the power. Anyway, I'm not gonna be bitching about that for too much longer. I was unlucky with the RNG, that's it. That's what happened. Another Mach 4 GT40. Bye. I'll catch you on the brakes, because that thing does not stop. And goodbye. But yeah, I hope Le Mans Ultimate will. I am expecting to spend a lot of time on when they get the custom servers, the server hosting capabilities in order, and therefore we can actually organize leagues on it. Because that's what it's all about for me nowadays. I don't do anything outside of league races at the moment. And it's just so refreshing to be able to do WEC. Like imagine VC on Le Mans Ultimate. Oh, that would be so good. Because it's already magnificent on R Factor 2, but you know, it's getting a little old into the tooth. Yeah, first of all, it's important to know that the previous guy the previous CEO of Motorsport Games, Dmitry Kosko, some piece of shit like that, he was a venture capitalist. He didn't give a shit about the games. He didn't give a shit about sim racing. All he did is he saw iRacing and he was like, yeah, I want to get richer than those people. And he bought a bunch of companies that were never going to work. It's all fine. It's all fine. And then made the spend like however expensive was the IndyCar contract. 70 million. Was it 50 or 70 million? It was something stupid like that. And then bankrupted the company basically, and decided to also make it into a gaming studio without anyone having real sim racing experience, and made that abomination that was Ignition, NASCAR, that NASCAR game from 2021 that was atrocious. Yeah. I'm glad we can be excited about Le Mans Ultimate and not horrified. It's a big upgrade, and also the fact that there's going to be a BTCC game, right? You know that, right? They have made amends, and now their relationship with Toka is back on. So we might see a BTCC game actually, dedicated one. Although I don't know how much that's going to be different to R-Factor 2. Having a BTCC, like it's not the same as Le Mans Ultimate, which couldn't be on R-Factor 2. Oh, you mean the Garage 56 car? Yeah, well there is a problem with the Garage 56 cars though, and that is that the info about them is not quite as easy to find. The data about them, because they're kind of one-offs. But imagine the hilarity of having a NASCAR. But then again, did that car have a sequential, or did it have a manual? Because the current gen NASCARs have a sequential, but I'm saying that because I don't think Le Mans Ultimate has manual shifting enabled, as in what I'm doing right now, H pattern shifter. Whoops. But I think it's sequential, the car. But honestly, I don't really care. I want them to just make the current, just the quality of the current hypercars. To me, does do an amazing job at making the game good for me. I don't need the Garage 56 NASCAR, nor does the game need it to be special. Already, like iRacing's hypercars are terrible in terms of their hybrid implementation. It's completely wrong. Without me trying to go into this tribalistic thing about iRacing, but I'm just trying to point out that iRacing haven't done the hybrid thing right. Razer said that they will make AMS2 behave correctly in the hybrid department, in the hypercars, but last time I drove them I hated them. The traction control is completely wrong in that game. Not even 40 minutes into the race and my brain is falling off. Nice. Ah! Okay. That worked. Oh, another chopper. You're taking the piss now. I'm seeing my top choice. Whoop. My life flashed before my eyes. Is it? Really? Okay. That's interesting. Didn't they say they won't do that because the online is still pretty bad on MS2, or is 1.6 giving them hope that they might be able to host private servers? Because if I recall correctly, private servers on AMS2 are a fucking mess. When I played it in December, they definitely were. Oh, okay. Thank goodness, because the game was unusable it was unusable when I played it. Like my first race ever on online, of course, on AMS2, I got disconnected from the server as it ticked over from qualifying to the race. There goes the Maserati, my fourth choice, by the way. But I'm glad Razer is actually fixing the multiplayer. Yeah, he needs that, because if they do that and they do the tires right, which from my experience of the Formula Ultimate, whatever it's called, and the 2024 stock car, they're actually really good tires. I like them. It's obviously not up to, it's not on the level with Outemu or something, or R-Factor 2, but it's a pretty solid upgrade on the tire model. It feels like the car is a car and not a cloud just gliding over the tarmac. And occasionally you get force feedback happening and go, oh, something happened. And the sliding seems to be less annoying as it used to be before. So yeah, happy to see where that goes. Because again, I want AMS to succeed, I really do. But the engine they're using is not really doing them any favors. I was a bit early. Okay. Private test. Yeah, but hold on, just to get something clear, is Razer developing did they use like a beta version of the next build by Razer, or is LFM designing the system for Razer? I didn't get that part. Okay. Okay, then that makes sense, yeah, because I was like, if they're going to be using a future build on AMS2 or LFM, how do they have access to? But yeah, okay, that makes sense. Nice, that was a wise idea. And again, I hope they're not limited by the engine. Hope they're not. Oh, not here, not. Thank you. That'd be a really bad move. Thank you for being patient. Imagine we're going for a move at Maison Blanche. Yeah, peer-to-peer is generally the most reliable method to do online, unfortunately, on AMS2. It has some benefits, though, it's important to note, because I don't know if you know, you can actually host a race without a server on AMS2, if I recall correctly. If you go peer-to-peer, all you have to do is basically stream your race to other people. Okay. That's getting lively. Come on, rear end, come work with me. There's a GT40. Mach 1? Up there? Pretty impressive. Okay. Nice. I'll be trying that out when it comes out. I want to see what they do with it. Because again, the thing about and by the way, someone needs to tell the LFM folks, because again, no love lost between me and them. It's not a GT3 sim, okay? Don't make the boring fucking GT3 or IMSA stuff. This has so much Brazilian content in it, which is so cool. Like, if they don't do stock cars, or for the memes, the trucks, like, I don't have much faith in them, because the thing is that's the thing that pulled me to Automobilista 1 in the first place. Like, the cars and tracks from Brazil are so special. Like, it's a very different thing to what I'm used to. There's the Lola. By the way, that's the car I was driving in the previous race with these people at Kyalami. Oh dear. Few lockups by that car. Bye. Thanks for the noises. But yeah, please do stock cars. Please do interesting stuff. Because I swear to God, if they do GT3s in this, I will be like, come on, guys. You did GT3 on ACC, which is all it does. So for most, as far as most people are concerned, that's that. You did GT3s on R Factor 2, which you didn't have to do, but okay. GT3s on AC, which you definitely didn't have to do, especially because they were paid. Even though the game has free, outdated ones. And then, if they do that on AMS2, I'm like, okay, come on, guys. I know that's what everyone's racing, but AMS2 is so much more than that. It's another GT40 behind it, looks like. Oh yeah, Le Mans Multiclass probably, yeah, I guess that's a scenario where they can make an exception. Although it's so annoying. I don't know if you've noticed it, but Le Mans on AMS2, that's the organizer, by the way, ahead, it has a completely fictional pit entry. Have you noticed it? The pit entry line is in the pits, whereas in real life, it's before you enter the pits. Oh, there's a mess up here, probably. Give them a bit too wide a berth, I suppose. Oh, and I'm catching up to the car ahead. That's the car ahead. That's a car for position. Classic steam hoarder. Classic steam hoarder. Like me, I've had Witcher 3 on my system since 2019, and I have never touched it. Mind you, I didn't, because I'm playing the games in sequence, and I played Witcher 1. And Witcher 2 crashes all the time for me. So, oh dear. Again, sometimes it just doesn't want to stop there. Or turn, one of the two. I don't get it. Thankfully 40% damage multiplier. But that was a pass for position. Yeah, personally I haven't played AMS2 since May, so it's not that long. And it's usually just me going for a spin in the 1.6, in the cars with 1.6 tires, to just go, there is hope in the future. There is hope. I don't understand this, by the way. This is a Mark II GT40. That's faster hand over fist than the Mark 1. And both the Mark 1s are ahead of it. Two. I mean, there is more than two, but no. Two of them are ahead of it. How? Oh dear, here comes the Porsche. Here comes the Porsche, here comes MB. Give me that draft. Oh no, I didn't get enough of the draft. It's annoying. That Ferrari almost looked confused there, because my positioning wasn't the clearest, because I was coming out of the corner there. Now I have the draft of the Porsche, which probably will give me the advantage on at Indianapolis. Let's go get them. You're mine, oh, you're not mine. As soon as we get to about 190 kilometers an hour, that car just sods off. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, don't. Thank you. There's an apex somewhere in there, MB. Just about got it stopped. Just about got it stopped. I locked it up, but I got it there. There's the Lola again, because they pit it. Don't know why, but they pit it. Jet on Fire left. That's one of the two Chaparrals. That's my top choice. So one of the two Chaparrals doesn't get to finish the race. I'm still here. It was my top choice. It's better than this. So unfair. Oh, that's insane. Wow. That's a very good price. I wish I had bought the games all together with my Sims on Humble Bundle, because every time I see the Humble Bundles, they're a very good price, but I have most of the games, so to me, they're not. But if you want to get into sim racing, it's the best way to do it, I think. Unless they're missing a lot of DLC, which I'm pretty sure many of them do, but I hope it's AC Ultimate Edition, not the the base game. I don't even know what the base game has anyway, in terms of content, because I have Ultimate Edition and then another 1,000 cars over it. Actually, over 1,000 cars. So I have about 1,300 or something on AC and about 300 tracks. So yeah, I don't remember what is in there, but you know, if it's the Ultimate Edition, that's a pretty good deal. I like how it's all those games, and then it's Drift 21 and NASCAR. Oh, I just read AC Ultimate. Okay, I'm sorry, I was trying to read and drive. So it is the correct edition. That's a good value for money. Yeah, true. That's nice. Yeah, that's probably the right thing to do, isn't it? That's probably the right thing to do. How's Heat 5? Have you driven that? By the way, because I have heard a few mixed things about the Heat games. I know that they're pretty arcadey on the whole, like Simcade, but you could try it out. Because NASCAR is a pretty fun thing if you get into it. Really kill myself there by inexplicably going into the grass. Haven't redeemed it yet, okay. I have driven NASCARs on R-Factor 2, which is pretty great. There's the Maserati, nice, backing off. And I've driven actually the precursor to iRacing, NASCAR Racing 2003. I was amazed how good it is. Still holds up, actually, funnily enough. Other than the fact that you have to use like 270 degrees of rotation, and only that. Otherwise the rotation is wrong. But back then, like, because the company that developed Papyrus, of course, became iRacing eventually. And Papyrus had a very different approach. They actually had fictional circuits for NASCAR Racing 2003, which is a huge departure from what they're doing now, where everything has to be laser scanned and real. And actually, both of those tracks are amazing, because what they decided to do was make an oval inspired figure of 8 circuit, 2-level, and also a road course that had oval style banking, and they're amazing. Like they're especially the street circuit, the road circuit, the road course with the oval style of banking is one of the best tracks to drive in any stock sim. Don't die. Thank you. Sunny's so grieful, right? Oh, I got anxious with that car and I braked way too early. Yeah. Goodbye, ISO. Bye. Bye. Okay, go on, though. Go on. There we go. Oh, another Mach 1. That Lola again. Yeah, true. But I'm talking like base game, because most people are racing mods, but even the original content holds up very well. The only thing that annoys me is that it doesn't output, if I recall correctly, it doesn't output UDP telemetry, so I can't run SimHub on it, if I recall correctly. I'm not 100% sure on that one. No, it does. It's crude shift that doesn't work on it, that's what I remember. You have to use the crude shift in the game. But yeah. I want to try sprint car racing there in dirt oval, which is even smaller than normal oval on regular oval on R Factor 2. Because R Factor 2 is pretty underrated on the oval stuff, unfortunately. Oh, Headless Joe is out. Joe Champa. It's a shame. So far, nowhere near a race-ending crash. Oh, there's the Chaparral again. Oh, rubbing it in, aren't we? Oh, that would be so cool. Although, it's important to note that Rallycross... Oh, that sound. Rallycross doesn't work with the safety rating system, because you're supposed to bang doors. They have to tweak the... specifically for that series, the safety rating. Because honestly, if you don't bang doors, you're not really doing rallycross. But yeah, rallycross would be very fun. Although I can't drive with the paddles. It's really hard to do rallycross in the paddles, because you're always steering like a madman, because those things are oversteer as hell, and you're supposed to drive them like fully sideways and lit up. What are you gonna do? 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 Oh, it's the idiot in the XJ13. Unless that's the wrong person I'm calling out on. Come on! I didn't make the turn in. I didn't make the turn in. I missed the apex. That's what happens when you miss the apex here. She's bent. She's badly bent. Okay, pitting in. Gonna take 80 liters. Max fuel. Which won't be the right amount. I'm not gonna be able to go to the end with this. Escani, I've never been there. Never driven that track. Yeah, I'm not fond of fictional tracks either, because I want the tracks to represent what the real life racing is, but I have driven some pretty good ones. Like the ones in R-Factor 2 are really good. Especially, what's the name of that one? The one with the... Oh, it's not fixed. It's not fixed. Shit. Shit. That's why I didn't... No, I have to bid again. What an idiot. Not like this. Not like this. I have to do a whole lap now with bent steering. That's why you shouldn't be setting up the wrong strategy at the start. Or actually, you should check all the settings. I don't think I've pitted on AC in years. All the racing I do here is sprint racing. So yeah, currently this is straight. I lose a lot of speed as well here. That's a mare of a lap. Where am I? Overall position P38. Up 3 from my starting position. And yeah, I'm gonna have to stop it now as a result. Let's make sure I don't take any fuel. I'll just repair the car. Yeah, it's not hitting top speed now. Oh well. Hour 50 to go. Still a long time for things to go wrong. But yeah, you can see what happens at Maison Blanche if you get the line into it wrong, like I did. If you fail the turn in, it just never turns in. Oh, what is that? What is that? What are you doing? Wow, okay. So that Ferrari went off track, and I thought he was going to crash into me rejoining, so I went to the right, then he went to the right, because that's... I thought I was avoiding an accident there, but I just was blocking them, and then that moron in the 330 was like, no, not lifting. Can't keep it straight. Can't keep it straight. Wow, that Maserati is braking early. Okay, focus on getting into the pits and not fucking up the pit stop again. It's busy for once though. Nice. But man, having to do a second stop, it sucks. And the slow in lap as well. Out lap and in lap. Oh, this is gonna be... Oh, Maison Blanche is gonna be a nightmare now. Yeah, car doesn't want to turn right. Very cautious, very cautious, very... No, not cautious enough, evidently. Oh dear. What is it with me and crashing lately? Okay, oh, that's long. Oh well. It's okay. It's all part of the... That's not part of the plan, but it's all part of life. Okay, straight now. This thing sucks at getting off the line. And now we're into the unknown because I don't know how long the fuel will last. I should be able to make it to close to the end. Oh, the Nissan! Listen to that sound. Oh. Steady on. Steady on. Oh, yes. Listen to that sound. 2 liter straight 6. And goodbye. Can you believe this? That thing is a 2 liter like mine and it's that much faster. Oops. It is that much faster, unfortunately. Because I think it's the same weight or thereabouts, but it actually makes about 30-40 more horsepower. There's a GT40 and it looks like the server is lagging now. Yeah, that's the server organizer. That's the race organizer. That's Nate Lapson, I think. And now we're back to normal top speed. 160 mile an hour on the rev. This, oh, you can't see all of it, but you can see part of it. The speedometer is on the very left of the dashboard. Basically, it's a gauge for the passenger, but this thing doesn't take. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. The Battle of the Mark IV GT40s. What are people doing? Actually, that wasn't me. I don't know why I clutched in, but I thought there was going to be a massive accident there. Because the yellow one missed the braking point, and so did the blue one. The blue one hammered the brakes, got it just about stopped, but they both had to brake earlier than I did. But yeah, my brain is not... I can't focus lately. I just can't. I just can't. It's been a tough couple of weeks. 3 weeks actually at this point. I think my fight against MB Rain has very much won by them. Let's see. Oh yeah. Stay on the track, Steve. Stop looking at irrelevant things, doesn't really matter. It's what happens at the end of the race that matters. And the question is now, will I make it to the end on this fuel amount? And I don't think I will. I really don't. Maybe I should save fuel. Oh, come on. I'm thinking and I'm falling off the track. Stop it. Just race. Might have to do a little bit of lift and coasting, maybe. Although fuel stops are very quick. That Lola again? Is that Lola on warp speed and lapping me every 3 laps or so, or is it up and down the grid all day? That's perplexing. Oh, my shifting is dodgy as well. There's the chopper. The Chaparral, my top choice. I will remind everyone that was my top choice. So 100 minutes left. And I have 80 something liters of fuel. That's 4 minutes roughly a lap. Less than 4, but thereabouts. And 3 liters a lap, 3.1. 140 divided by 4 equals 30 something. By 3, yeah, not making it. I need to do like a very short fuel stop. 15 liters or so. Don't die. Nice. We're an hour into the race now. Officially. Over an hour into the race. And again, I had miscalculated because someone called this the 2.4 hours. Someone needs to teach people what 2.4 means. 2.4 is 2 hours 24 minutes. It's actually 2 hours 40 minutes in this case. Which doesn't make any sense. But I'll roll with it. That's the strategy I had to come in with. So I thought I was going to have to take 120 liters. That duration. Looks like that's not the case. So I had to scramble, especially considering the circumstances under which I pitted. To come up with an alternative strategy. Oh dear. Tell me there's not multiple cars. It is multiple cars. Because this section is very awkward for lapping. Hopefully they won't catch me up before I get to the Rouge. Hey! Made it without crashing. Nice. Goes the Ferrari. With the interesting variation of the red livery. The moon. Oh, you can't. There's the moon there. Okay, that Lola is back here again. What is going on? Are all Lolas running the same livery? Oh dear, that's a 906. That's also a 2-liter car, but in a faster class. Let's slot in for some draft. Look at the speed. Well, you can't, but... Well, I can't fully, but... Normally I'm doing 160 miles per hour, now I'm doing 165. So an apex in there, Steve. But you were meant to hit. Now, the alarming thing is that the cars are lapping me now from the classes immediately above mine. Haven't seen a Shelby yet, but I have seen an EZO, now a 906, so I'm expecting it to be 906s and 904s. The problem about those cars is that they're not that much faster than mine, like the Nissan, so they will be able to lap me, but it's going to be hard. Stop. Stop. What are you doing? Look at that Venezuela livery. And there's a random Mach 1 GT40 in that pack as well. I'm not scared of this corner. Well, I mean, not that I ever wasn't, but I'm not particularly scared of this corner. Was that a good idea, going down to 4th? Don't know. See a Ferrari in that pack. 330 P4, but everything else must be of the slower class. Yep, there it goes. That's a Mach 4, I think. Oh, it's a Maserati. Hello. Another 330. Is that? It's an EZO. An Italian car with a Chevrolet engine. There's the Muppet. At least I think it's the Muppet, because we all have distinctly colored liveries, and, well, a green XJ13 was being a bit of a monkey on the first lap. Oh, come on, car. If I had more speed. Okay. Let's see what the situation is with the gaps when I get into the higher gears. 36th. And the gaps there are useless. Half tempted to add a relative, but kind of like not knowing the exact goings on ahead. Or just drive my own race, maybe. Maybe too hot. Yeah, it was a bit too hot. Square the corner there. And sunrise is happening, because this is a on a time multiplier, as you can guess. Accelerated time. So night racing might be over soon, which is a blessing and a curse. I like night racing personally, but day racing is objectively easier to do. But it also means that while sunrise is happening, I won't be able to see parts of the track because of CSP. Deciding that my windscreen is filthier than it is in real life, and there are no windscreen washers. Although I don't think there is a single, actually, no, I don't think there's a single game that has windscreen washers, is there? Which is a shame. They're very useful in real life, as many of you probably know. Oh, too deep. It's okay, but I couldn't do that faster. There's Corey in the Mach 1 GT40. And there goes Corey in the Mach 1 GT40. Oh, Mach 2. It's not Corey then. Or was he in a Mach 2? I don't remember. I think he was in a Mach 2. Yeah, my brain. And GT40 is looking too similar, Mach 1s and Mach 2s. They were officially 3/4 of a tank. 1.5 hours left. You know, we might make it. Hello, and welcome. Craniacs feeds. I read that correctly. I'm reading that on a tablet. Hope you're doing well. This is a 2-hour, 40-minute race around Le Mans. In Oasis Corsa. Yeah, well, do. There's not much to think about. It's a very good game to get. And the modding is insane. Like, this is a mod. The track's a mod. The graphics are a mod. The flag's a mod. Both. I played this on a controller when I bought it. Obviously, the wheel will always be a better experience in simulators, but the controller compatibility is pretty good here. From my experience, there were no issues with that. Just don't play it with a keyboard, because racing games with keyboards aren't very good. Yeah, I get you. I understand that wheels are not cheap. I'm lucky to have this one. Considering my financial situation. But hey, it's you don't have to have it. Wheels are very expensive, yeah. And the problem is this, right? I got lucky because I bought this G29 at the prices that G29 should go, which is 200 euros or thereabouts. Currently the G29 is 250, which is more expensive than it has ever been and more expensive than it should be. And that's of course without the shifter here, which is another 50. So yeah, it's 300 euros for a wheel. I got the whole kit for 250, so... Whoa. Brave move that. Hey, Mighty. Yeah, fair enough. How you doing, man? How's life? Oh, you did buy your first car. Yeah, that's an expense you don't wanna. So you are broke, yeah. Car plus insurance plus the first service, if it's a brand new car, it's like, yeah. Second-hand wheels are a good idea. Although if you buy a G29, do not buy one that has a... someone has changed the wheel on it to a larger one. Buy one that's stock. Because there are some people that put like normal size rims, because this wheel here is very small. It's like 270 millimeters. I've seen people that go for 350 for rallying. That will kill the motors in it. So if you see anyone on sale that has like a large wheel on it, don't buy it. Because this has like 2 motors in there that have plastic gears on them, and the bigger the wheel, the more the motors struggle to work. And the more force you apply on it when you steer, so that can actually strip the gears, and that will be your wheel gone, basically. So yeah, but second-hand on these is usually pretty reliable, and you can find many of them because many people start on this and then upgrade. It's the most popular starter wheel after all. Oh, yeah, I can see why you can't afford a wheel, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the cameras is also an option. And the bundle is like, what, 300 bucks? 350 bucks, 330 bucks with the pedals. They're crap pedals, but... yeah, if I were to start sim racing, that's what I would go for. And actually spend a bit more and maybe get like basic load cell pedals, like Thrustmaster TLCMs or something. 300, I mean, wait till you see the other stuff, yeah, if that's expensive. 300 is expensive, yeah, but in general, but for sim racing, that's peanuts. Like there are many people that have like SimuCube 2 Pros that are like 1500 without the wheel or the pedals, just the motor and the interface that works with it built in. Add a wheel, that's another 500. Add pedals, that's another 700. Yeah, it's a lot. And then there are people with motion rigs that like start at 3000 just for the motion, no wheelbase, PC, anything else included. So I don't want to discourage anyone, by the way, from getting into sim racing. I just want to tell you that it can get quite expensive if you get hardcore with it. But again, controllers can be very, very fun. I don't want you to be discouraged. Controllers will do more than enough. But it can be a gateway drug that will end up being very expensive, costing you a lot in the long term. And again, Assetto Corsa is pretty optimized for controllers in general. Just bear in mind I would use some assists to start with, like stability control. Have ABS on for all cars, even if they don't have it. Hey FD. How you doing, man? Oh yeah, it is. Then if you get it on just on the Steam sale coming up, should be 10 euros for the Ultimate Edition. Don't buy any other edition, by the way, just buy the Ultimate Edition. Because if you buy the base game and then not... don't buy it from CD Keys, please. Because the CD Keys is not a legit... It's not a 100% legit place. Go to Go to Steam when the sale is on for 10 euros, or in pounds it must be like 8 pounds. Because these third-party key sites, I know because I used to use them myself. I learned later that they actually cost money sometimes on the developers because they sometimes use... Oh, it's not about you having the issues, it's about the people who make the game having the issue with that. Because, again, these key sites sometimes use they buy keys from illegitimate sources and then sell them, and it's always questionable. Like, you will get the game you want, or on CD keys especially, but the developers might actually end up costing the developers if you do that, because sometimes this, again, they're like cards that were stolen and therefore they're chargebacks and stuff like that. It's pretty shady. And again, it's coming from someone that used to use key sites all the time. I'm not innocent of this in any way, and I didn't know. I thought it was just an easy way to get it for cheap. But I found out later that they're not helping the developers at all, and sometimes they cost them money. Like, a developer seriously mentioned in an interview that I'd rather you pirate my games than buy them on, he mentioned G2A, which funnily enough is the one I used to use. And I'm like, okay. If I'm gonna buy an EA game, yeah, I'll buy it on a key shop because I don't want them to make money. And I don't want to survive. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. You saw nothing. It's all fine. I didn't have a heart attack. I might make it on this tank, by the way. Potentially. Oh. Thank goodness it wasn't any later than that. But they caught up with me, because this section of the track, I don't want to go side by side with anybody. Very, very dangerous. Or here, of course. Maison Blanche. Oh dear, that's a big one. That's a big one. GT40 is gone. Oh dear. Someone got a little too confident over there. I have changed tires, which probably helps. Yeah, but we're halfway into the race now. It's a long one. And my left shoulder is killing me already. And my neck. There's the chaparral again, taunting me. Uh-oh. That was a bit slow by them. Go, 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 go. Listen to that noise. Oh, 7-liter V8. Or whatever it is. It's a massive one. 530 horsepower. 3-speed gearbox, because it's American. 3. Although it's important to know that in real life that was an automatic, and in this game, because it doesn't do automatics, at least unless you have auto shifting, it's a manual. Which is a bit of an odd thing, but I liked it because you didn't have to shift much. Things that go underappreciated when you're trying to handle a car that's doing over 300 kilometers an hour and has DRS, so you have to think about DRS all the time. Because you lose a lot of time when you have the wing down, flat. Oh, there goes the air on GT40, still alive. Impressively enough. Probably had to pit though. Who's about to lap me? That doesn't look like a particularly fast car. Or it's the Jaguar, isn't it? That's a driver issue, not a car issue. Yeah, come on, go! Oh, piss off. Why are you staying behind me? You could overtake very easily. Oh, yellow flag. There's a GT40 behind that as well. Come on, overtake. This guy, I swear to God. On the first lap, he was mixing it up with our class, which is like 2 classes below, or 3 or something. Many classes below, that's what I'm trying to get at. Oh yeah, that was nice through there. One of the scariest corners in the world, by the way, Blanchimont. And also in 1969 it was lethal as well, because some rich bellend, frankly, copped in a Porsche 917, the fastest car of that era, when it didn't kill people or fly. Well, it didn't fly, but it had lift at speed, which is not ideal. And back then they did the Le Mans start, which is basically you run from the other side of the track to the car, strap up, start the engine, and get going. Well, that guy did what many drivers did at the time, which was not do up their seatbelts. Yeah, so when he crashed, he was ejected out of the car. And he crashed so heavily, he nearly killed another person. Well, another person nearly got killed by the crash. It was a pretty big wreck. So yeah, pretty scary corner. That and the Master King, of course, from Spa, same period. Although I think it was worse in the 70s when they added a chicane there. I'm not sure though, but I recall people were complaining that it got worse somehow. There's a car coming, I think. But it's pretty far, yeah, there's a car there. Oh, it's a Mach 4. Okay, fastest car in the on this grid. This guy, I swear to God, every time they're just barely hanging on to that thing. Every time. I was fully sideways, considering the gravity of the situation. That was well beyond the pale in terms of sliding on the brake. So I'm guessing lots of rearward brake bias and just smashing the brake. I should be doing the same. No, I should not. Because this car is lighter and a bit and has shorter wheelbase, and it's very edgy. I think that's another Mark IV GT40 behind me. Well, there goes that. Straight through into the runoff at Arnage. I've never seen that before. People usually crash on the exit of that, not on entry, but potentially a brain fart. It's been 1.5 hours anyway. And I am proving the point. Oh dear. Oh, there's Jake lapping me in the same car. Oh, whose setup I'm using for this? Oh well. He is a full-time vintage racer. I'm not. I'm a tourist. Go on. Go on, go on, go on. Would you like a cup of tea? Oh, go on. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Have to watch Father Ted again. Such a good series. If I get affiliated at any point, anytime in the near future, I'm actually going to do the drink, the hydrate command will be, spoiler alert, but it will be the drink feck ass. That one. From Father Hackett was his name. Oh, it's been a while. I haven't watched it in a couple of years. Completely irrelevant, of course, to what's happening in the sim, but okay, let's recalculate my fuel now in my brain. Half tank is 47 liters. I'm consuming 3 liters a lap, and a lap is 3 minutes 57. Gonna round it up to 4 minutes for the ease of calculation, which will probably fuck things up, but okay. 180.68 divided by 4 is oh, it's not that easy, that hard. It's 19, isn't it? Oh, 16. No, 17. 15 plus 2, yeah, okay. So 17 laps left, 3 liters of fuel left. Oh, I'm just about not gonna make it. It's annoying, that's 61 liters, isn't it? Okay, my brain can't think. Is that actually true? I don't know. We'll find out. I'll just keep going and then see how my fuel gauge reads. Because I don't have any calculation on hand right now. I don't know how much my fuel consumption is, but... Oh. But when I heard 2.4 hour race, I think it was 2 hours 24 minutes, because that's how much 2.4 hours is. And it's 2 hours 40, which has been my excuse. I have mentioned this like 3 times already, probably, but I'm gonna keep mentioning it because my strategy was designed for that. And I was supposed to take 120 liters for that. But I don't think that's definitely not viable any longer. Because 16 extra minutes of race is definitely changing things up. But not here, not here. Okay, here, fine. I swear to God, if that chaparral is not doing well, I'm gonna be pissed. Because they took my car and they're not doing well with it. Like how I claimed it's my car because it was my top choice. It was many people's top choice apparently. 4 or 5. And there were only 2 going around. One of them even did not finish the race. Comes the Ferrari. Please don't do it. Oh, you... Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're faster than me here, yeah. Oh well. Don't think they would lose much time waiting behind me. I can take that corner, the first corner, with just a tap of the brake and a little bit of a lift. Also would like to be able to see. My neck, my back. Good news, by the way, folks. I have been teasing this for a while, but genuinely this time I might be building a cockpit soon. Hopefully in July. If all goes to plan. Because I have found a monitor that's cheaper than the one I was considering buying, which has been the big hurdle to that. And if I do that, I'll be comfortable and I will be able to drive a bit better, hopefully. Have better leverage over the pedals and the wheel. There goes the Lola. Hello, Lola. I wish I was driving that. I wish I was driving that. That was my third choice of 5. None of which I ended up driving. That was my second choice, the Ferrari. The Chaparral was the first. I keep talking about it. Mach 1 GT40 right there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Did I get turned by the Ferrari, or did it turn on its own? At Daytona, those things have a pretty wild back end. My good avoidance there on my end. That Ferrari wasn't that lucky, because it was in the wrong place. Coming up again, that Daytona. Hopefully it won't catch me up at the wrong place. Because I am significantly faster than the thing in the corners. It's just in the straights that I get absolutely annihilated. That thing is genuinely monumentally quick. I think it hits like 300 or something. This hits 260. Small difference. But it has the thing has the handling and stopping power of a tub of butter. We both went into the dirt for some reason. Give me the draft. No, not much of a draft. Settle down, everybody. I was half expecting to do a Chastain on that wall. Too deep, too deep, too deep, too deep. Yeah, I'm getting very sloppy now. Our left half a tank. We might make it. We might make it. But it's very much touch and go. Very much so. Like, it's very likely I might conk out. I'll have to stop. But hopefully that will not be the case. We'll find out. If I fuel save a little bit, I might be able to make it. And thankfully I'm slow enough to be fuel saving naturally by braking early. The joys of that. And to think that this could have been a close race. But the things that happened did change that completely. The first lap, chaos. Stop. Thank you. Pull the brake bias to the back a bit. Hopefully this won't turn it into a handbrake. But I'm starting to lock up the fronts now, and I'm starting to feel a little bit of a flat spot. Which these tires are these tires are bias plies. They don't get flat spotted easily. Oh, there goes the organizer, Nate Lapson, I think. If I recall correctly, that's the livery he's driving, the GT Mark 1 GT40. He's in the same class with the Lolas. It hurts. There goes the GT40 and back into quietness and loneliness. As most of this race has been. So my frame rate is bad, isn't it? Am I the only one thinking that it's somewhat bad? Fine. So we're on lap 25 currently. 40, 25. Can't do calculations now. 100 minutes, yeah, that's actually consistent. Makes sense. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm getting some frame drops. I don't know what's not optimized. As of course, there's always a fight with all the CSP bullcrap. But I guess some occasional drops, which even are typical even for the sim. Maybe the server is a little bit laggy, because it has been a bit weird today. A couple of occasions. Some cars lurching really nastily. Harry Weir being one of them, but then again he left. So maybe it's their connection that's the problem. There's another Ferrari 330, my second choice. Ow, ow, ow. I think I have a bit of a death grip now, because my hand hurts. I haven't done an endurance race. Well, it is an endurance race. Yes. I haven't done an endurance race in a while, and I've never done one in the summer. So I'm definitely starting to pay the price. Hey, we stopped. So the brake bias adjustment is good. Nice. Good to know. Hopefully it's not too nervous on entry now. But it feels fine at the moment. Yeah, I'm dropping frames. I think it's because of the stream. When I did my testing, I didn't have the stream on. It seems like it's making any more sizable impact. It's having more sizable impact than I was hoping it would. Because I was expecting things to get a little worse, but it's a bit annoying. And that's just OBS. Because I have no music on, and I use NVENC encoding, so it's not the encoding, it's just the amount of CPU OBS is using. It's probably using one of the cores that the game is using. And that's not helping things out. But then again, it's a pretty large grid, to be fair. We effectively have 49 cars loaded. Not all of them are in it. But those are the cars that have been on the server list. Tried the Senna throttle there. Don't know if that helped. Don't think it did. Went too deep into the second part of that. Let's see what the sit rep is. 33rd. Wow. So many people have DNF'd. Mach 4 GT40, XJ13. Portion. Oh god, the guy who was a bit of a menace was Andy. Andy's a nice guy. Jet on Fire, I will kill for picking my car and then binning it. And I'm a whole minute behind MB that I was fighting for position earlier. But I think they have to pit. Perhaps. I don't know what strat they're on, but that's too big a gap for them to be because I'm outpacing them, so I think there might be another pit stop from them, which will bring us closer, although a minute it won't be. Oh, someone coming up to lap me. Time it correctly, please. Ferrari 330. Well done. Thank you, good sir. Good job. Oh, good madam, I don't know who it is. There's a Ferrari 250 LM, my fifth choice. That was the car in the pits that I saw earlier, and the car that lapped me a little while ago, I assume. Nice and safe. That corner is just... I know I'm repeating myself, but it's such a tough corner. If you get it even slightly wrong, you're in the wall. I'm glad they changed it. Because I've always had like a cult-like adoration for this track because of the lack of chicanes on the straight. But the more I've grown up, the more I've realized that the 1989 layout, for example, that was the last layout to not have chicanes on the Mulsanne, was vastly superior because it's pretty similar to the modern layout in many regards. Oh my god, the frames. Yeah, the stream is not doing me any favors, unfortunately. Unless it's the drivers playing up again, which I don't think they are. Oh my god. What am I doing? What am I doing? Stay on the track. I'm looking at the side screen. Or tablet. My headlights off. Need to have them. There's my third choice car. Because it's fast on the streets and actually really fun to drive, even though it's pants in the corners. And on the brakes. Just behind. Can't tell. It's the Maserati. No, it's a GT40. And a Mark IV, not here. Great. Nicely done, mate. Nicely done. You had to do it on the corner. I swear, this blue GT40 Mark IV has been a troublemaker. That and whoever was in that 330p4 that decided to go make it 3 wide after that corner and overtook both me and another NA250 LM on the grass. Admittedly, that was partly caused by me because that Ferrari 250 went wide and into the... and there was a dust cloud behind me, so I thought that they were not fully in control, whoever was driving. Oh, too late. I'm losing my attention. Okay. Yeah, I missed my brake marker there. My attention is not... my focus is not very good. Yeah, I'm sorry everyone, but lately it has been very difficult to focus with things happening around me. I'm trying to do my best, but yeah. There's a GT40 Mark II. There's the Mark IV, I think, that went straight out of Arnage earlier. No, it's not, it's a Mark II as well, okay. Or is it a Mark I? I always confuse them, I'm sorry. I always confuse them. Looks so similar. If I can... oh. If I can clearly see them side by side, then I can tell which one is which, but... in the race, it's pretty hard to tell. Right, 45 minutes left. I might actually be good. Oh dear, the frame rate. The frame drop happened just as I was turning in. That's not brilliant. I wish I was running OBS now. I've come to think of it, it was so silly of me not to be running OBS. I nearly went into third then. It's not coming up to lap me. That Ferrari 250 LM. Something. Nope, it's the Lola. Hello, darling. I grew very fond of that car when I was driving it at Kyalami. The previous race we had with these people. Really nice car. Nice and competitive as well. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed being the faster car because I could maneuver traffic, run traffic very nicely. Oh no, please don't do something stupid. Please don't do something stupid. Thank you. I appreciate, by the way, these people, the Maserati folks. That car is a proper handful to drive. Yeah, that wasn't the best thing in the world, but okay. Dear Lord, the frame drops. Man, OBS is really doing a number on my PC. Because we're not having the issues that we had on... I'm not having the issues I had on Monday with the graphics drivers. Where the system was struggling big time. Because OBS was struggling and it's not, per the stats. Well, there goes the Chaparral. The Chappie, as we're calling it now, colloquially in the in this league. Good momentum out of there. Nice. Nearly. Ooh, she feisty. Yeah, the tires are starting to become a problem. Now the car is nice and light because of the lack of fuel, but the tires are not very happy. On the upshot though, it looks like my fuel is gonna take me to the end. Unless I'm very wrong. Which has happened. Unbelievably enough. Stay on the straight. Again, I'm losing focus. Come on. I'm thinking things that I shouldn't be thinking right now. Trying to make calculations for the end. As if we're off now. We're good. We should be good. Oh, not now. That frame drop. There's an ISO. Just wait till it spools up. It will fly past me as well. It's fine. Oh, Dewey is out. It's one of the Ferraris. The 330 P4s, I mean. That's interesting. Promotes me up another position. Closer to the top 30. Let's hope that will happen. Started 41st, was I? Overall, of course. I don't have confidence in the tires at the moment, but the car did go take that corner very well there. Maison Blanche. Oh my god, the frame drops. Why are they getting worse with the race? Is it the server perhaps deteriorating? Because we have had issues before with the servers in this league. Not in the races I have been in, but once before. Okay. Minute 17 seconds behind the car ahead. Minute 18. So I don't think I'll be able to overtake them. At any rate, because I think that it's not pit strategy that's separating us at the moment. I think we're on the same pit strat. I just had to pit twice because I got I didn't get the repairs done on the first stop for reasons of stupidity and lack of preparedness. Because at this point, jumping from sim to sim, you just have to get used to the different pit menus. And that, for example, repairs are on the top and automatically checked on R-Factor 2. But on AC, they're at the bottom and they're by default ticked off. So, yeah. Oops. That was a bit of a nearly downshift. Over 2 hours in, by the way, I just noticed. 2 hours 5 in. Which makes this my longest race, because I have done a 2.4, but it was actually an actual 2.4, a 2 hour 24 minute long session. Oh man, front end didn't grab there. Front tires are a bit short. Comes a Maserati, my number 4 choice. Insane car. Utterly insane. All top line speed, like it's very quick on the straights, but it's hot garbaggio in the corners, has no traction. Oh, thank you for being patient. Well, you can go. Oh, the Green XJ13 is still in. So wasn't Andy the one that I was angry about? Unjustifiably so, mind you, but if that's a word. I don't think it is. Oh dear, that Maserati is struggling there, unsurprisingly. I think it has no traction whatsoever, it just wheel spins. Bye. Look at the straight line speed on that thing. That's why I love it. Stupid to drive, but very fun. And on this track, it's actually drivable at Riverside, where we were 2 races ago. Nope. Big old nope. It was borderline undrivable in the technical section for me, because we just had to feather it ever so slightly. Ever so softly and smoothly and whatever. It was a pretty tricky car to drive. Here it's a little less prevalent, that problem, and it's got lots of straights that really play to its strengths. And I'm actually looking at my fuel gauge, and maybe my pessimism was justified. I may have to do another stop. We'll see. I can brake later with a lighter car. Oh well. That's a loss of time there for no reason. What did I do wrong though? Did I release the clutch early? Whatever I did, it was... my gear didn't go in. There's the GT40. Please don't do something silly. Thank you. Well, 330 went for the dive on that GT40. Go on. Those are not fighting, by the way, for in class, because the 330 was definitely faster than the Mark 1 GT40. There's a reason the Mark 1 GT40 didn't win at Le Mans. It's the old 4.9, it's not the 7-litre beast that won in 66, 67 and 16... Didn't the 68 and 69 cars have the 4.9 again? I don't remember. Because of the Group 6 regulations? Group 5 regulations, I mean. Another sit rep from me. Still 33rd. How many laps ahead was another guy who DNF'd earlier on? Gap is the same. How is that the case? 119. I was faster than MB originally. Maybe they picked up the pace. Because I was handily faster than them, despite being in a slower class car. But they picked up the wick. Good job. Because I think I've picked up the wick myself, so... Pretty good job. Okay. Let's hope people get desperate in the last half hour, although I don't think that's the way these people operate. But things might heat up further upgrade. I don't know what the gaps are, because I don't have the... what you see on the screen, by the way, for anyone who's new to the stream, I don't see. So... yeah. You know the situation better than I do. That's why I'm popping up that in-game menu. Also casually commentating while sideways at Indianapolis. It was not casual in my mind. I thought I was done for then. Oh god, the frame rate. Made it. I was half expecting the car to not grip at the second part of the Maison Blanche. What are you gonna do? 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 Oh, you're gonna do the stupid thing. Oh well, could be worse, I guess. Okay, 25 minutes left to go. Come on. We got this. Many drivers better than I have not finished this one, so... There's Nate again, I think. Hello. Oh, the sound. There goes the Mark IV. The nut job. Yeah, I think I'm good on fuel now. It is my impression that's the case. It's been a worry for so long, but I think we're good. Comes the Lola. Oh, what a machine. Oh. That sound. Why I have to be in the 4-cylinder and not the mighty V8, although that thing sounds like shit from the inside. It's important to note. Whoever the modder did it, well, whoever got this, managed to do the recording, did a pretty bad job of it, if I'm brutally honest. It's not terrible, but there are some noise issues in there. I think it's some dithering happening. Like, not dithering, aliasing, I mean, not dithering. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if there were dithering issues as well. That's a Nissan. It is a Nissan. Would appreciate it if the frame drops were happening less, because they're getting worse as well. That's an odd one. And again, OBS is not dropping frames. It's not a PC issue. Okay, who's coming up now? I think this is the second time I'm being lapped by the class immediately above mine, so probably Nissans and Porsche 906s. Maybe the odd 904, but I don't think the 904s are quick enough to lap me that much. That's a Porsche 906, I think. I love it when there's a frame drop when I'm trying to correct the car. Yeah, I think this is the server, because it happens on different parts of the track as well. Normally I get them at Arnage, but this time I got them on the exit of Indy. Yeah, I think this is the server. I'll see what discussion there will be in the comments, because it has been, I didn't have any frame issues at first. On the first lap, it was like we had like a full grid of cars. Well, the 43 cars or whatever showed up. And it was fine. And now that it's you barely see any cars, and it's dropping frames. It's dropping frames when I'm on my own. So yeah, I think it's the server. Could be lag instead of FPS. Is the shifter playing up? I swear I got into gear. That's the Chaparral. Yeah, it's the Chaparral. You can tell from the bloody wing, can't you? That sound. Yeah, see, normally it was dropping frames when these trees start. Now it started dropping frames earlier. It's the server. It's lag, I think. There's a Mark II GT40. No one else, thankfully. Annoying. I think it's me, you know. I think it's me. Yeah, it's definitely my driving has definitely deteriorated now. If it was just a scratch, and I'll live till another day. I live to die another day. And I think I'm officially clear on fuel. I think I am. I think I've done it. Just about. Because I had to be 15 minutes should have me on the second. So my fuel gauge is on the right. I should be on the second bar from the bottom. The first bar from the bottom, I mean, the one up above empty. And as you can see, I am still not there. So I should have an extra lap in as well, perhaps. Actually, more than likely. Oh, come on. Fuck. Don't know what I'm doing wrong. Gonna be shifting a little slower now. Because I've been missing shifts. I don't know what's happening. Why is that happening all of a sudden? Because my last change was actually fine. And it didn't go in. It's another Maserati. That's a very good looking one, by the way. A wide one with the colors of, I think it's German flag, if I can see that correctly. Odd choice for an Italian car, but Ferrari 330 coming by. Nice. Yeah, it's a Porsche 904 behind. If I recognize the livery. Yeah, it's a 904. Minutes to go. You know what? Come whatever may with the results. Oh no, not now. Come whatever may with the results and, you know, my driving. I'm proud of finishing this. It's not often that one does 2 hours 40 minutes in one sitting in the summer in a 60s race car on a 60s track. I don't get how Pierre Levesque did 23 hours straight. I don't. In 1952, was it? '23 because the car conked out because of the gearbox issue with an hour left to go. It's unclear as to why he ended up staying in the car for 23 hours. He said that there was a gearbox issue that only he could nurse instead of them having to stop and fix the car. Oh, Ferrari's in the pits for some reason. It just lapped me. But yeah, he stayed in the car for 23 hours. Mighty effort. Nearly went down to first there for some reason. But then, of course, he was... not many people remember that particular incident. What people do remember is him dying at Le Mans in 1955 in the deadliest crash in motorsport history. Yeah, I think there's a problem with the shifter, by the way. Because it happens in the fourth gear gate. This car has a dog leg in real life, so I'm using a dog leg configuration. So third is where fourth is on the shifter. Because I wanted to replicate that as accurately as possible. But that fourth gear has always been a problem for me, and it's being a problem now, I think. This is the only gear gear I'm actually missing regularly. Funnily enough, I've opened it up and cleaned it recently. Twice, I might add. With high quality contact cleaner that also has lube in it. So it wouldn't get sticky. But hey ho. Yeah, it's the shifter. It's the shifter. It's 100% is the shifter, because the shift was slow, and it still did it. God damn it! This Logitech shifter has been really on my nerves. I think it's on its last legs. Yeah, I lost the back end there. Oh. I'm trying to make more decisive changes now, and I nearly went into first there. Okay, brain not working. Lovely to see. Oh, great. What a place. What a place for that to happen. I don't know if you can see that on stream, by the way, but it's pretty bad on my end. On the basis that my game is running at 60 Hz, you're probably seeing it because it's the same frame rate that the stream's on. Oh? Hold on. Hold on. Is that a Porsche 904? And is that MB? Oh, that shall be... Oh, how did they hold that? That's absurd. That's amazing. So that's... Did you see that slide? Okay, the shifter is now working properly. You see that? Fully sideways. What a save. Game even appreciated that with a... celebrated that with a hitch. Slow down. Whatever. Let's check. No, it's not MB. I'm 1.5 minutes behind now. No, it's not MB. 1 minute 25 to be exact. So it's a Porsche that's probably a lap up. Oh well. Oh, that's a Lotus. Oh, that's embarrassing. Because the Lotus is slower than my car. Now they're putting a lap on me. Mind you, I've made so many mistakes in this race, it's not even funny. Not anymore. This is the first time. Don't die, thank you. See what they can do. Okay, so it's either a lap to go or 2. On the basis that I haven't got a white flag, probably 2. Let's see if they can manage to overtake me within that period of time. Yeah, I think it's 2 laps to go. This one and the next. Yeah. Although not getting a white flag is a bit suspicious. Oh, the drive that Lotus has out of there. Shit. Sorry. Sorry. I'll let them go. Yeah, my brain is not really in this anymore. I'm happy to make it to the end. But I need to be in a better mental state to be able to be competent in these races. 31st though, just outside of the top 30. Was that Kasperi? I don't know. I stay in the left lane now. Oh, there goes the Nutter in the Mark IV. Guy braking sideways at Mulsanne corner. Oh, that Nissan. Oh my goodness, the sound. Okay, so that on the top middle of the screen we'll see one of the leaders on the final lap. Yeah, they are now. Cool. Missed my braking point. Yeah, brain's gone. Brain's gone, body hurts. It's all happening today. That was nearly stupid what that Ferrari did. But thankfully there was a bit of space before Maison Blanche, so to be fair, nice and aggressive, and I think that's the end, because it says final lap. Yep. Well, a finish is a win in my book. That's good. I finished 31st, so I went up 10 places. Mainly because of attrition, of course. Actually, exclusively because of attrition. I was the last of the finishers, but I beat some pretty good drivers in doing so. It was the Lotus that I unfortunately killed. The gloves off. Oh, I'm so sweaty. Oh, the relief. Funnily enough, I've barely sweated at all. But I hurtle over. There's Nate, the organizer. We're apparently going full speed, so I might do the same. This is an in-lap. Well, hopefully next time I'll have better luck with the RNG and I get a car that I actually will enjoy driving, because this was not bad. But I hate being the slowest car on the grid. Because it didn't feel like the entire race I was fighting over anything, because the shifter is being a piece of shit. Fucking Logitech. Don't know how many times I have to clean this thing until, which I don't think is the problem right now. It's just the switch is going, which is annoying because I spent so much time racing GT cars. I didn't use the shifter much. Odd that. Oh, and there's the end. So let's see who won. Oh, the nut job in the GT40 Mark IV. Levent Kolodjai, followed by Herbert von Kreutz in the Chaparral. The car I should be driving. And Gaston Paris had the best of the 330s in P3, finishing that. Fabian Gärtner in P4, Ahmad Sawa in 5th, and Tom Harding in 6th. In the second class, Maximilian Venik did very well. So Daniel, oh, these people just left preemptively. It's not okay. So 31st with 40 laps finished out of 47, and only 4 cars on the little lap. Good. I was 2 laps behind Jake. It's embarrassing. Was my fastest lap? 350. I did a 54. Eee. Nice. It was on the second to last lap. Okay. A few 355s. 54, not very quick, but it was enough for me to finish the race. Oh my god, I'm so tired. So tired. There will also be a discussion about whether the server was running properly at the end. There. Let's put some music on just to calm things down a little bit. It's not going to be relevant music, just something. Brain is too melted for any decision making right now. I'm just going to play that. One. There we go. Yep. Right, so that's the end of that. 2 hours 40 minutes, 10 positions gained overall. Happy enough. What I'm gonna do now is find someone to raid. And there are two possible scenarios. Either I will be back tomorrow with Group C on Artifact 2, or if I don't like them, I won't. It's kinda complicated how that works. It's kind of it sounds kind of flaky, but I don't know how that's gonna pan out because it's a mod and I don't know if it's a good one. So I'm gonna leave you with the possibility of that happening. There will be no stream on Monday because I will be working, and my schedule for next week is a little bit all up in the air because of a festival. But I have a Discord that you can find with exclamation mark Discord, and I keep people up to date with the goings on of the stream sometimes, and there's always a bot running in the background. When I go live, it will ping you. So yeah, that should be that now. Whom should I raid now? Let's see who's up on Twitch. On twitch.tv. Kind of same thing about a bunch of people in a different categories. There's UCOG on ACC. I don't think there's any overlap between my audience and his at the moment. Let's see who's doing a Corsair today. And push comes to shove, I might not even raid anyone. Drifting. Drag day, drifting. Drifting, cruising, Le Mans. Oh, it's in Spanish though. AI racing. French. I want to make sure that most people understand it, and I don't know if my audience. I don't know what languages are spoken in my audience. It's mostly drifting and cruising. Oh, there's someone streaming the same race, but it's which is obviously over, but it's in Portuguese. Yeah, you know what? For the first time in a while, I won't be raiding anyone, I guess. So yeah. Potentially back tomorrow. If not, I'll let you know on my Discord. Thank you very much.